Yo, what's cracking, everybody? Welcome into the stream. We're having a good one today. It's Friday, baby. We have in the house J-Box. What's up, Mio? Aries, one who laughs. Welcome back. Jank, what's up? James LS. Nathan, yes. Trainer, we're getting coached. Master, what's up? Randy, welcome in, guys. We have him, Slice Henry, in voice chat today. What's up, man?
Yo, how's it going, brother?
It's going great. TGIF, y'all know how down bad I am in this Master League, bro. Yeah, the teacher has become the student today. I'm gonna let this man coach me and tell me how to get better. Also, you guys might see my goofy little daughter here in the background run around with a little Eevee that she just got today. Late birthday present, but she is just being absolutely adorable. So, yeah, she's like riding it around like Seabiscuit. It's actually quite cute. All right, so Mr. Henry, sir. Anything you want to say before we start? Give me the full coaching experience, sir.
All right. Elo does matter, and we're gonna gain Elo today.
I wish I had that much confidence. Holy! How do I turn up the volume on this? Let me see if I can.
Elo does define you as a battler, and we're gaining Elo. So. Nah, in all actuality, we're running an interesting moveset to mess with people, and I think it's going to be highly successful.
Sick. I don't unfortunately have any best buddyable Pokemon. I am extremely lazy, and unfortunately it is usually my undoing, so we're just going to cope with no best buddies today.
For moves, this is the Dusk. I think you mentioned Ironhead Outrage, right?
Yeah, this is going to be Kyurem on Dragon Tail. We're going to have the Ironhead Outrage. We're not opening that right now. We'll do it when I'm ready.
Perfect.
All right, well, so the TCG collectors will know how rare this is. I was able to find one of these. I never thought I would. A buddy of mine actually snagged it for me at the local card shop that he goes to. I got this because my daughter loves Eevee, and I wanted to get her an Eevee coin, because when the other two got their coins, I wasn't able to get a third for her. So now everybody's got a coin, and we got 2 prismatic packs to open at some point, which is going to be fun. I know you do. I'm going to be trying to listen to somebody, so I'm not going to be... I don't know where you put your Sprigatito, baby girl. Go and find it. Oh, Nordical, what's up? Hello, goodbye. All right. Daddy's working. All right, you got anything else you gotta want to break down, or are we good to go?
I think pretty good on this front. Kyurem's going to be operating as our safe swap.
Okay.
The goal being that even if we see something like a Rhyperior or something bad like a Landorus, we have insane fast move pressure there. Also, one of the more common responses to a Kyurem safe switch is a Palkia or Dialga.
Which we win,
and having
right?
Dragon Tail, we straight up beat Palkia. And with Dialga, we are going to be able to extract a nice pound of flesh from there with all the Dragon Tails.
Sick.
Big learnings is in a lot of situations, if you have the choice to double resisted Fusion Bolt or 1 Freeze Shock, I like Fusion Bolting twice.
Okay.
I don't think it'll happen as frequently because Tail's a bit slower than Claw. But in a lot of situations, like, if we have the ability to get to, versus a Dialga, 2 Fusion Bolts or an Ice Burn, I'd always prefer the double Fusion Bolt, because even if they no-shield both, it's a lot of damage. But if they shield one, then we still get some damage on it.
Makes sense. Makes it do. Ho! You! Sit down.
Yeah.
Go sit down.
I'm a very much big believer in a lot of situations, a called bait is less bad than a shielded nuke if there's a big difference in energy cost.
Yeah, and this one has a very reasonable energy difference in at least 4 turns.
And even if our Kyurem is met with like a fairy type, that's still fine, because obviously we have charge moves that can hit any fairy for at least neutral or super effective. And Palkia wouldn't want to see it either. So
yeah, so we're at least baiting out the thing, but most people aren't gonna willingly bring in a fairy if they know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what they got for us. Duskmane.
Hello!
Okay. Great lead. They're obviously probably going to be pivoting out. And then we'll be able to follow the swap from here. Okay. Yeah, this is great.
We call it Fusion Bolt, though.
This is enough for the big move. Up to you. Huge. And now you should be able to just go your big move here.
Oh, I don't farm down?
Nah, because they would make another fusion bolt and force a shield.
Gotcha.
So we don't want to give up a shield unless we have to.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this farm isn't going to go super far for them.
Yep, exactly. And now they can bring back in the Xerneas, but that's pretty fine. Like, we'll get one Aqua Tail. They'll get a lot of farm, but Dusk lives a CC, so them getting a lot of farm isn't the worst ever.
Yeah, the energy gets just absorbed in a meaningful fashion. I feel like there's probably Ho-Oh in the back.
They do get 6, which is unfortunate. If it's Ho-Oh, then we should be in a pretty nice spot. But yeah, we'll obviously just bring in the Dusk and just click no shield. Yeah, if they really want to double CC, I don't hate the idea of shielding once just because we're going to want some kind of pressure into the Zern later. But my guess is they'll just... Okay, so they will double CC. I don't hate a shield here. We have already seen their Kyurem. I think it's going to be Palkia. So then if it's Palkia, then we'll just switch. Yes, just switch. Here, I think I would have preferred a swap rather than throwing the energy because it desyncs the timers. We should still be fine either way, but I think this energy would have been better off elsewhere.
What, honey? Okay, that's great.
And now we are basically just committing to the farm down.
Yeah, we just shield once farm down.
Yeah.
And then we basically have nearly... See, my reasoning on the move there was it's going to get a shield or nearly take them out, and at that point, it's just a matter of getting the 2 fusion flares, which... Not sure if it was necessarily correct, but that's where I am.
We're just bolting them. Because they're pretty low.
Yeah. And then if I throw here and force them to throw, that's all their energy, and we just get to an Iron Head, I think. Actually, maybe not.
One off of CCs.
They should be.
Because I think we're one off the bolt.
Yeah, we are. They were at 3, best case, so I knew that as long as they were on that 4 cycle, we were good.
Yeah, because they threw back-to-back on 7.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, bang. But yeah, that end game is set up so nicely by we called the bait, which is huge. But once you called the bait, being able to capitalize on that by throwing the move and denying them forcing a shield.
Okay.
Because if they force a shield and then farm down and force the second shield, then Reshi sweeps.
Right, okay. Yeah, because like my normal thought process is shield, get the full farm down, and unleash hell on that with the energy that I would have gotten on the onto that Xerneas with the Aqua Tails.
And that works in a lot of situations, but with Zern's bulk, it's something that can actually live 3 Aqua Tails. Ah, okay. Yeah, so we just don't get as much traction as we would like.
I feel like most of my issue in Master League is probably around matchups and things. If I had to guess. This is
Kelvin,
not bad.
Is a very good lead. Obviously, it's a poison jab user. You have 3 things that do well here. They pivot, we just stay.
Yeah, I like
because
that.
we have fine matchups in back. So we'll just go straight outrage.
Is it worth shielding here? Is they're gonna go for the Roar of Time most likely?
Personally, I mean, we do live a roar. Like if I'm not mistaken, we should live a roar and get a second one. So I would just stay in, tank the move, and then we could just pivot out and farm down. So we'll just
what are
no
we
shield,
pivoting here? Though?
And then we can probably just go Kyurem and just farm them down.
Okay.
And then we'll just save this energy. They roar us, we live it. Kyurem time, couple DBs, goodbye. And now we're up energy. Keldeo is straight 5, so we can do 3 at a bolt here.
Yeah.
Because they are straight 5 to Sacred Sword.
Makes sense. Am I shielding back here?
Well, Nathan, boards aren't out, but there's 2 players in the world that are expert. I am one of them, and I have a higher elo than the other person, so I am the highest ranked player on the planet. Up to you if you...
They
I'm okay
outpace.
letting this go.
Yeah, they outpace us, so there's no point. Holy shit, the fact that we live that, dude. All right, so that makes them at 3.
We can wait our timer, and then we'll just go Palkia.
Yeah, they're at 3 right now, so I would imagine I'm probably giving up 1 shield at least right now.
Yeah. We are very okay giving up 1 shield here. Like, Sacred Sword doesn't do a lot, but we don't know what they have in the back.
Right.
So purely just off of not having
and
that
I can get to an Aqua Tail here, but is it worth throwing it?
I think it is better to just farm down here.
Ah, it's fuck. All right, well.
Sorry, I said that too late.
I also asked too late, to be honest.
Yeah, that's my fault. It KOs. I was worried about it not KOing, but yeah, this game's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we will just be able to get multiple moves.
Yeah. They know it's over. All right, sick.
Yep. And that's where I think genuinely most of this current Master League, what it comes down to is knowing what you can tank and when to switch. Right. Because my possibly slight hot take is that alignment matters way less than it ever has in the Master League.
I agree.
And it's so much more about energy and shields. And I really like that because I feel like as battlers get more comfortable with it, they're like the play there to land the outrage, tank it, and then save that energy. Like Palkia wins ones against Landorus straight up. But even if it's something that Palkia doesn't win ones against, we have an ability to make an Iron Head or an Outrage. So we just have so much energy that even if it's something Palkia can't statically beat, we just win because we were able to tank where we could tank it. And that's kind of why we're leading the Dusk main, because it's like the one thing in the format that actually survives any one move from Dialga without being bad. Heatran can do it, but Heatran is bad. So.
Melmetal can live a move. Don't hate on Melmetal.
Mel can, but Mel's charge moves are a bit shit.
True. Yeah, I've noticed that.
Melmetal, but yeah,
I've noticed.
Having Outrage to like absolutely boom the shit out of Palkia is really nice.
Yeah, I agree. And like for me, Duskmane was one of those things that like I never was able to effectively use and do well with. So it's like it kind of goes back into the back of my head of like I can use it, but do I really want to? So I like that we're actually having a good time with it now because that's not something that I was really able to accomplish before. But I did like what you said about the format being different than the smaller leagues because I've known that there's a difference. But what that like how to capitalize and understand and change my play style to fit that difference has been very difficult.
Yeah.
Also, what's up, chat? If anybody that I missed, we are getting coached by him, Slice Henry, in Master League for about an hour and some. So I'm going to be focusing on his voice a lot more than the chat, unfortunately, today. So hopefully you guys understand.
Monahan loves Ho-Oh. Okay, he's leading.
Not right now, though.
So, we just go Dragon Tail. Dragon Tail Kieran, baby. Let's go.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
Let's get some damage.
Okay, there's the Xerneas.
He goes Zern, that's fine.
Now, do we want to go for...
If we get the Bolt, just go for it.
I live this, though, don't I?
I genuinely don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
But we'll just let it go. If we can get the free shock, we'll go for it. But if we yeah, in the future, if we
can't get to just go for the Bolt.
We'll just click it. But now we know. So we'll wait our clock, and then we'll just go into Necrozma. And then our goal is just to farm up a lot. 6, 7. I don't run Iron Head, so I don't know if this KOs.
I don't think it does, but I mean, I'm gonna take a move anyway.
Better off waiting.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, and then we just pivot out when our clock's up, obviously.
They're gonna hit me with a move on Palkia, but I feel like if I can at least get a shield. Nope. Okay, great.
Okay, getting that damage is nice.
Oh, brother! Okay. So what do? We just shield and farm this down.
All right. Yeah.
Because they're only ever getting to one move here.
Yeah. Yeah. So we just shield here and we just farm all the way down, and then versus the Lando, it'll just be like one at a tail, one at a tail.
Yeah.
He goes flare. If he gets another move,
is it even? We have 2 shields. Is it even worth it?
Yeah, we do one in the move. Yep. So we'll shield here.
No. Yeah, I'm shielding and farming down because he's only barely at a move.
Yeah, he's low enough. I forgot that he was that low. But either way, yeah, we're good.
Yeah, because like, after he threw that move, I'm like, wait, he doesn't have another one.
The nice thing is that's a multiple paths to roam situation where we get triple Aqua Tail before we farm down, or we can farm down. Either way is win.
Yeah, and even then I can still try and bring in like for the Shadow Claw damage after the Dragon Breath register.
Justin, I offer it through Metafy. If you search METAFI, Metafy /Henry, it'll pop up.
Yep, he and I are both coaches on Metafy. Today, the coach has become the student.
Zare was kind enough to walk me through like I was a small infant building my PC. So this is as a much appreciated thank you.
I remember when you came and asked me about like coaching on Metafy. I was like happy as hell that you were getting in, dude. Yeah, we're good, dude.
We're cooking. Great lead. Okay, I would just switch here into Palkia probably.
Oh, that was on alignment, wasn't it?
I think it was a cap tie, actually.
Well,
the fact that it's a cap tie is actually fine.
That's
we'll just let this go.
Yeah. And we get a shield.
Yeah, so we'll just let this go because this is a move we can take. Obviously, this will be a tough game, but we'll just switch Palkia here.
Definitely. Oh, we're gonna go Palkia?
Yep.
Okay.
And then we are just going to Aqua Tail instantly on alignment. Like
yeah, because they get to the move at the same time we do right now because they throw
exactly.
the Rock Wrecker. And we just get to
try to make his life as uncomfortable as humanly possible.
Yeah,
if we can get the Rend, we'll go for it. If you don't think you can get there, a tail is still fine, but it looks like we get there. Oh yeah, we get there easily. And that's really nice because that locks in huge damage or the final shield, and either one is very good for us. Because we still have a decent, like considering it's a DB user, we still have a decent amount of operating. Oh, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. All right. Go, Dragon Tails! Hit him with the chair! Oh, buddy.
Oh, they didn't. They're not surviving that. They're not. If they do survive it, I think I pivot, right? Or no? I think I should just pivot.
Let's stay in because we can just farm everything down.
Never mind, we're good.
It's the Dialga's like 1 HP.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Bye. Holy fuck, dude.
Bang.
Okay, so there are a couple of avenues in which what I'm doing is different than what you've been telling me to do, and I'd like to understand if that's a issue that I know that they're leading to victory in some cases, but like genuinely is me doing a different thing actually the wrong thing?
Genuinely, specifically Rye safe swap is horrifyingly bad for this team.
Yeah.
So if you can find a path that gets a win, any path is good.
Okay.
To a win against the Rye safe swap.
Because I'm thinking like
sucks for this team.
I think that what I would have done there is I probably would have come in with Kyurem, and that probably would have been the least good thing to do, but okay, so they're staying here. We just go straight for the outrage.
Yep. And then we are okay tanking whatever they throw and then just farming with Kyurem.
We're swapping to Kyurem, right?
Yes. Well, we'll stay in and tank a move.
Right. After the tank move.
Yeah. Because whether they bait or not, we don't care.
Oh, I love that they don't overfarm. I love that they don't overfarm.
Yeah, we know we live this. And then it's just Big Daddy Kyurem time.
Oh, they're
Thunder, easy claps, Kyurem time. Let's go, baby. Hello, trainer. We have funny dragon move.
And you stay in to get farmed down.
Goodbye.
What don't we have an answer to?
Let himself. Okay. He doesn't have an answer to us. That's pretty nice. If he's bringing this in, then we should be in a very good spot.
Am I giving shields to this Kyurem? How do you call that, bro?
He calls it. If you want, I think we let it go.
Okay.
I genuinely don't know how much Enzir does here, so this will be a fact-finding expedition. No, that does nothing. We'll make a bolt.
And then we can just decide if we want to come in straight with Palkia or they just hard counter.
And then we are pretty okay conceding just a tiny little bit of farm here on whatever they have in back, because we're literally 1 HP, but it'll mean that we aren't locked.
And we just get Kyurem White, we just win.
We just farm with Palkia.
Oh, this is beautiful, dude. What's up, Kishaw? We're doing great, man. Oh, this is great.
But again, like, I know this feels very easy, and that's the goal, is it will feel like when you start to get comfortable with, like, what can I take, where do I swap, it is a little bit of a third eye opening moment.
Which you certainly had, sir.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell. Like, last couple of seasons, I have seen you go from, like, about as good, a little bit better, or about as good as me, to, holy shit, this guy is on fire.
I appreciate that. That's the goal. But yeah, chat, I didn't mention it earlier, but someone asked, is Henry actually the top ranked player in the world? Yes. Boards are not out, but there are 2 players worldwide who are expert. A Japanese guy and me. And I have the higher elo.
Yeah, that's insane.
He hit it at 2751. I hit it at 2761.
That's absolutely insane, dude.
Have I ever struggled in GBL? Oh yeah, definitely. But
every season.
As you get more and more comfortable with playing stuff out and learning matchups, Shadowclaw can work, Ares. Dragon Tail is specifically for the surprise factor.
Yeah, we've been doing really well with Kyurem, specifically just because we've had the
Yeah.
Dragon Tail, because we're
think,
not
like-
it's become an answer to the other Kyurems, as well as being able to do fast move damage, which I feel is why White Kyurem is so good, and why it feels like Kyurem Black is so underwhelming, is because it has really, like, Shadow Claw doesn't have any fast move pressure in this meta.
Yeah. And the one thing I will say, my rank 1 in the world team does have Shadow Claw, Kyurem Black. So I think both are good, but for this particular team, because currently people are not bringing fairies to try and counter the Kyurems. They are bringing dragons, because dragons more effectively shut them down. And if people are bringing dragons to counter it, then Dragon Tail's way better.
Yep. I mean, I do not have a Terrakion. I don't have the XLs, but I have a 98 Lucky that I'd love to build. And I actually would have liked to have fun with that, but this is doing really well. This is doing really well.
All right, Kyurem. I would, like, we're obviously going to lose cap here. They switch out, we stay.
Yeah, we just
easy
win.
fucking game.
Now, do we want to win? We want to win switch here, right? I imagine.
Honestly, no, because we have 2 good answers in the back, so this will play out similar to how it did before. We outrage, we tank, and, well, the caveat I will say is we outrage. If
I feel like there's a Rhyperior in the back. If I had to,
if there's a Rhyperior in the back, then no shield in this is still better for us.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we'll need the shield.
So we let it go, and then we just go Kyurem.
Okay. Another Thunder user. Interesting.
Very weird, but that's fine. Hello, Kyurem. And now, I mean, he is not going to want to bring White into this. White will get flattened with fast moves. It's this, don't bait, because you have a debuff chance. It is a 30% chance.
I like that.
This one debuffs attack.
Okay. Yeah, I did remember that the Iceburn did defense. That's, yeah, okay. Right. So they may try to farm me all the way down here. 7, 8. No, they won't.
And then we'll just always let this go.
Yeah, because we can shield. Okay. We have something already for the swap out for the debuff. So we come in with Palkia here and just start farming. Yep,
and we start shielding too.
Yeah.
100, 110. So they're at double swipe.
Do I swap and catch?
So we'll shield. Honestly, if you think a swap, I don't hate that at all. Bang.
Very nice, dude. I was not keeping track of that energy.
Instantly game one. It doesn't matter if he stays or switches, he just loses. Yep. And then now the farming begins. So we will actually Aqua Tail here. Just on good timing in the middle. Because double Aqua Tail will allow us just slightly more health exiting this matchup.
Yeah.
Because obviously instead of just farming down, we'll be able to land. Okay, and now just farm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he let it go, we are... Oh, I wouldn't have thrown the second one.
I know. I realized as soon as I did that, it was not an idea that I should have done. I just wanted to see if he would no shield this one instead. Never mind. He's just gonna try and get the fast move.
Yeah. And then we just farm all the way down.
I was ready to go for the Aqua Tail, but thankfully we didn't need to. RJ, actually, the Dragon Breath allows Kyurem White to just outright win against Palkia.
Yeah, both, like, the Kyurem stats are so good that if they're on the Dragon moves, they beat Palkia. So Dragon is an interesting play currently, but once people start bringing fairies, if the Dragon move gets popular, then you've got to go back to Shadow Claw and
Well, this is already going to be Monday's video, so...
Easy fucking class.
Is this your team?
What?
Is this the same team that you hit ¡1 with today?
Nah, I used Terrakion.
Oh, you used Terrakion to hit #1. That's sick. Dude.
Yeah.
You're disgusting. Stop it.
I got hard carried by Terrakion being OP, and that is not even joking.
It's one of those things that I'm like, I know it's good, and I always thought about using it, and I'm like, man, this would fuck right now. I was thinking about Cobalion first, honestly, but...
I just employed the super complicated, nuanced, high IQ, difficult to understand strategy of being ABA strong into Kyurem.
Well, it's certainly working. Dude, imagine you're gonna drop that video, tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to re-record the intro of it because I recorded it yesterday.
Oh, I got you. All right, let's do it.
Necro
What the hell is this doing? This double charm ice.
I would farm up a ton.
Oh, you would shit.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
All right,
Yeah,
so you say
what
we
I
like to
would've
go
done
double
was
bolt here?
I would have tried to catch a surf, but this is still fine.
Okay, we're gonna go for bolt, right?
Yeah.
Do we shield?
He throws. I think if he throws, we're fine letting this go.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, and then we'll just wait clock, and then we'll just go into our guy. There's a high likelihood there's just a fairy in the back and we can't win it.
Yeah.
But ideally, typically with a Kaio lead, we would want to stay in with the Necrozma and then try and catch on their 7th waterfall.
How do you feel about a shield and farm down?
I don't hate it.
I feel like they're gonna Draco here, and that seems like very likely to me.
Oh, they pivoted. They pivoted.
I should not have.
Okay,
I should not have thrown this.
You shouldn't have thrown it, but that's okay.
Farm back
Stay
up. Go to
here.
Palkia.
Yeah. Yes, bank. Yeah, because they're on 2, so just farm up till they're on 6, and then just go Palkia. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. If they do dumbass behavior,
Dialga's also
the most RPS fish in the land. We punish them for their bad play.
Dialga's also so low that it's gonna get farmed down here too.
Exactly.
So it has no play.
We get all this farm.
Yeah.
If they bring in Dialga, we're not throwing. We're farming it down.
Right.
Tiger, it's a Kyogre player. They don't know how to do timing. Okay, this is huge. We have so much energy here.
The animations are getting fucked up, and it's really hard to tell if they're
This is
swapping or
4.
staying in. Yeah, they're on 4 right now. There it is. God damn it.
He caught, but that's fine. Oh no. Do 4 bubbles. We want this dead.
Oh, we do? I was gonna say I have 2 Iron Heads on my.
Yeah, and that's and if we have 2 Iron Heads, that's exactly why we want it dead.
Yeah. Oh fuck me. All right, well that's fine. We can just farm this one. Yeah.
Just tap fast moves. Shield here.
I was thinking if I could live it, but yeah, it's gonna be too close.
Yeah, like we might live a swipe, but this covers for the YOLO Rock Wrecker.
We have to live it.
All right. I mean, swipe shouldn't KO here.
No?
They need a Rock Wrecker.
Okay. God, that's insane.
Yeah,
I did not
embarrassing
think...
behavior.
I'm so used to playing the Shadow one, and I'm like, oh. Fuck.
Yeah. Versus regular, we are not dying.
Okay. No, see, he's channeling his rank 1 in the world energy into me, and I will soon be on the leaderboards myself. Because I think every veteran right now, I think, is still easily on boards.
And here's the thing, genuinely, with how much has changed in the Master League meta, having like a first few days that are a struggle are to be expected. Like my first day, I went about even, and I was like, damn, I feel like I'm.
My first day, dude, I whipped out that Rhyperior Kyurem team, and I just shredded people that first day.
Oh yeah.
And then of course I put the video out. And...
I got Keldio'd like 6 times, and I was running Rhyperior Kyurem Zacian, and I was like, dude, this is the worst day of my life.
Oh man.
But yeah, versus Kyogre, oftentimes I would try and farm up and try and catch on their 7th waterfall if they lead it, because catching just puts us in a good spot and again gets us the energy that we ended up getting because they switch locked to Kyogre for no reason.
Right.
Yeah. I stay. This is uncomfortable, but they're going to be throwing a fairy move, and then wheel 1 and an Iron Head.
And then we probably stay in here though, right? Or we kind of have to. Ooh, this is
I think we're actually going to be sending out Kyurem.
We have weird. Yeah, we have to.
This thing is slow and doesn't do damage.
Yeah.
So they're on 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then we're shielding this up. They're 5 off their next fairy move. They're 4 off a Psy Shock.
Okay, so we'll probably want to throw on 4 if they don't.
Do we ever just shield and farm down?
I don't hate it.
Because we do exit with a monster amount of energy.
Yeah. The only thing is that the defense drops are going to be kind of painful. Do we bait?
We'll just bait them. Fuck them.
I ain't baiting nothing now. Why'd you come in with an Annihilate, dude?
Oh yeah, in that case, we'll just fucking nuke their shit. Is our clock up yet? Can we leave? Bang. Fusion. Yup.
Now the question is
this is tricky, but we are gonna have to hard pivot Palkia. This is not gonna be fun.
Right.
But we're gonna have to hard pivot Palkia.
Right.
Oh my god, Aqua Tail as soon as you get it. I think that's kind of what we have to do here.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Because they still have to shield one of these, and I think we get to 2 of them before they can fully farm down easily.
And we aren't super far off a move on our Necrozma.
Yeah, we're like, I think 3 away. 2 or 3 away.
They throw, that should be game.
Is it though?
I believe, yeah.
Should have enough. How much do I want to overfarm on Necrozma?
The other thing is super low, so I think we just kill it. Yeah, we will just kill it because we hit the 8-4 for super effective.
That's true.
With Shadow Claws.
And then if we live a counter on Kira, maybe. I don't think we do though. I need to be able to live a counter.
This will come down to we just have to live a counter.
Nope. Fuck, dude.
Hey, you know what? If that's gonna be our last, we are mad at that. They had 3 Kyurem counters. And
yeah, they did. Yeah.
Yeah, that game. We don't even sweat it. They had 3 Kyurem counters, and we made it close.
I wonder if maybe we were better off throwing that fusion bolt right before the Lele went down. I'm just trying to think if it was worth it to do that and save the shield. But then again, it would have been I could have potentially saved that shield for the Palkia situation at the end, but I really don't. I don't think. Yeah,
it was going to be tricky.
It was incredibly cope.
Oh, Blazingly Blaze, very good battler. All right, let's see what he's running. Probably same team. Not same team. Okay, so we just go Kyurem.
Oh, I love it when
it's...
Do I throw a bolt here?
Yeah, bolt him.
He's bamboozled, dude.
We just take switch advantage. Buddy. Certified fries in bag moment. All right, yeah, we shield. And then we just farm down.
Okay. Now, am I throwing a bolt or am I forcing him to throw by overfarming?
Commit to big move. Force him to throw to get rid of you.
Yeah, because then Palkia can come in on it with less energy.
This thing has pretty solid bulk. If you get a bolt here, go for it. If you don't, that's fine. Okay, we don't. That's super okay. I would wait your clock. Okay, yeah, our clock's up. We're good to be brought this in, and then we just swap. And then we don't have to shield unless they shield first.
Yeah. We probably are going to try and shield once and try to live that Aqua Tail.
It's over farm. If they let it go, we're just letting it go.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, because at that point they're so low that we can just farm down anyway.
Yeah, because...
Okay, we shield then?
Interesting.
Probably going to try to catch.
I don't hate a shield here, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, their clock shouldn't be up. Like, you can look at your clock and see.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, their clock won't be up. So just get rid of them.
And then I can hard pivot after
our clock will be up to switch. It's important to switch instantly because we don't want to give him any more of a head start.
Right, and then also we have enough left on Palkia that when he throws, we can just...
Get a few DBs, exactly,
yeah.
Exactly. And now we just straight outrage and the game's over.
Yeah, because he's also got HP missing, which is fine.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yep, and that health range is unrecoverable for him.
Yeah.
Because you can't hold a Roar and an Iron Head.
Right. And even then, the Roar is not going to end up doing enough to Palkia to KO it from that range anyway.
Exactly.
Very good. I think that might be locked in veteran, dude.
I think we're what, 3-1?
Yeah, we're 3-1 and we're at we're at 18 off, so it's not a lock. We got it. Yeah, this will be a lock.
Yeah, we'll lock in the 4-1.
Yeah.
Drew, he helped me build my PC.
I did, however, insist on paying him aside from that, though. If he did try to, but I was very crafty in my denials. Well, you see, I was gonna get you like a season or two ago, and then it just never ended up working out. time-wise for me.
It worked out for the better because I'm a shitload better now than I.
That's definitely true, dude. You're fucking amazing. You're crazy, dude. Yeah, that's kind of why this is why I wanted to stream this, because I figured not only for myself, but you guys will get to hear him talk through this stuff, and like, even though some of it's going in one ear and out the other, you're getting the thought process, and I'm seeing that there are things that I am not doing that I probably will completely forget to do after we finish this stream, but at least I can hear them and understand where he's coming from with this stuff.
Yeah. And it should hopefully be helpful from like a VOD review aspect as well. Like
absolutely.
being able to watch back and be like, okay, this is how I play out of awkward matchups. Yeah. And a lot of it comes down to when you have a line, just building out decision trees of what you want to do. Like we've seen that Kiram White Dialga save switch team 2 times, and we beat the shit out of it both times.
Yeah. Because
we just stay in, we outrage. Once we land it, we can let it go, farm with Kiram Black, and it's a very straightforward game from there.
Rhyperior. Okay.
All right, Rhyperior awkward. We go Kiram. But yeah, this is never going to be...
So, we know... Oh, well, okay.
This is fine. Bolt KOs. So, you will get a shield out of this.
Yeah, I wanted to see if... I was trying to think if I'm going to get a shield out of it anyway, is it worth it to throw the freeze shock, you know? That's what I was trying to think through in my head. But we get the Iron Heads here, which is, I mean, insane.
Because they're on like what 8 or some shit, and then I would just bring this in right away.
Yeah, because I don't want them to be able to switch
tanking
out.
Stuff.
Question is, do I want to hit him before or no? I should probably keep the energy banked, because if I can have at least an Iron Head loaded, even if I have to throw one.
Exactly. We are okay surrendering a shield in exchange for leaving with double Iron Head. That is an acceptable trade.
Okay, so then I shield once. So do I want to throw when I get the double Iron Head, or should I do like a...
I would throw when you're 1 off of the double Iron Head, because you're gonna do 1 in the move anyway.
Oh, I am?
Yeah. Well, no, I meant like you're gonna be doing 1 in the move anyway against the Rhyperior.
Okay, so, I see.
And then we just Iron Head them, because this does huge damage. They can live it, but it does massive damage. And then we're just looking to pivot out. Like, Rye's always going to be uncomfortable for this line, but it's not unplayable.
Oh, fuck out of here, dude. Really?
All right, they're just double charm. Yeah, we're not going to be able to win this one because we're double dragon to double charm, but the big thing that I tell my students is there's going to be like...
Oh, yeah.
10 to 20% of games every day that are very difficult to win off of alignment, but those aren't the games you want to focus on.
Bro, it doesn't fucking matter. We just got 21 points for that shit, dude.
But yeah, even so, like, this is important. So many people spiral about the hard counter games. Let me tell you right the fuck now, chat. Listen up.
Yep.
Put down whatever you're doing, your phone while you have this up, and listen to this shit. The hard counter games, stop getting mad at them. It's a blind 3 format. You're gonna have good leads and bad leads. Focus on winning more of the good and neutral leads, and you're gonna climb. Everyone can get RPS, but if you let it destroy your mental, then you are just gonna rage tank and then go down 300 points.
Y'all see me stream regularly, and you know how I get angry at this stuff. But the thing is that even though it pisses me off in the moment, but after it's done, you just got to be like, man, there's nothing I could have done about that. Just move on to the next game.
Exactly. If I, with my Scroll Cup team, which is Mantine, Annihilate, Gastro, if I lead into a Toxapex, I save switch Annihilate, and they go Sableye, I'm like, well, I probably lost this game.
And a more Pekka lead, too.
I still play it out. And then if I can't win, I'm like, you know what? I'll just beat the teams that aren't that.
Always play it out until at least you've seen their third. Once you've seen their third, then you know for sure. Because I can't tell you guys how many games I've had where, like, even in the last stream, we were playing we were playing a team with Palkia. I'm pretty sure it was the one that I was playing with Florges, and it was in the video. It's like the opponent had a 2-shield advantage, but they had a Ho-Oh in the back, and I had a Palkia, and I'm just like, I just win now.
Yeah.
And yes, Tristan, it will be out. My VODs are always kept up afterwards, so this will always be on the channel forever.
But yeah, like, that's genuinely the biggest thing. Also, if you're like tired as fuck, if your mental isn't there, I'm a big
Don't.
believer in just banking a set and coming back at it when you're well rested. Because tired, angry people make mistakes. I mean, granted, we're human. Everyone's gonna make mistakes. But if you're well rested and if you're locked in, you're gonna make fewer mistakes.
And try and find a consistent time to do everything. You know, if you have a certain time of day or a certain routine that you can get yourself to play, it also helps you when you're doing it instead of just like out of nowhere. You're just playing some sets.
Yep.
Yes, we do, Turf. Yes, we do. Oh, beautiful.
Okay, great lead. We're expecting Dialga pivot. If it's not, obviously, we can adjust from there.
They're on the 5-head DBs, bro.
They're on DB, so they're going to have same counts as Ice Fang. To win ones, I believe you have to land an Outrage. But it's not the worst in the world if they end up no shielding to, like, shield and farm down.
Now, am I shielding back here?
We're very okay shielding back because we have a pacing advantage. Yeah, so we're super okay shielding this. And then I honestly think this is a great Outrage because Iron Head doesn't knock out here and Outrage does, if I'm not mistaken.
I had a feeling.
Like, and granted, I don't play this moveset because I only have one Dusk main. But my recollection from looking at scrims is that from Sims is that this should knock out. All right. Honestly, when they throw here, I would personally, I think I'm letting this go.
Yeah, because we can get some nice farm.
Yeah.
However, they're also on DB, so this is going to be pretty painful, and they have quite a lot of energy.
Yeah. But I mean,
I'm going to have to
we just go Kirim, and then we just shield and farm down, because Kirim up at, like, he who hath the Kirim energy winneth the game.
Yeah.
As the ancient proverb. That's fine. We knew we were going to have to shield. Even if they bring in Dialga, Dialga's getting smoked with an Ice Burn.
No debuff.
If they bring in a Fairy, it's getting smoked with an Ice Burn.
Everything is getting smoked with an Ice Burn.
Oh my god. That's actually a sick cap tie because Kirim wins CMP over all the important Pokemon.
Yes.
Okay, so this is dead, and then we'll just have to look at the top to basically make our choice. Yes, switch instantly here is the right play, and then we just commit to big move because we have to.
Yeah, but the thing is if they do farm me all the way down, I can't win this.
True, but by staying in, we don't have a win con. Switching out is our basically only shot here.
Oh, wait.
So we're able to get them low, and now it just becomes a race to
Oh, yes! Oh. Shundo power, baby.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, yeah, we CMP'd one to Lando, and it probably destroyed it and its ancestors as well.
Oh, big time, big time. But that's the big thing is, in a lot of situations, even if you don't know the win con, like, trying to commit to a win con. Like, there'll be some times where I no-shield, and people will be like, why did you no-shield that? And I was like, well, shielding a nuke, I still lose. My only win con is if they go for a bad bait.
Yep.
So in that instance, we play to the win con, which is if we stay in, we can get a bolt, but that gives them the energy needed to then Draco the Palkia or Roar the Palkia, and then Palkia can't get a move.
Right. What I was thinking was potentially going for some Dragon Tails beforehand, but I don't think I was at enough HP to really... I don't remember how much HP I had exactly.
Yeah.
I think I was in like the red-yellow border somewhere in there.
Yeah, maybe we could have done one and swapped.
Yeah, because that would have been enough of a difference in damage. But also now I know where that leaves it, because I don't usually, I'm not usually in that situation, because I just avoid that matchup whenever I can, and I usually don't have Palkia when it's lined up on that. So it's nice to know now that my Palkia can win if they don't throw a move.
Yeah. All right, great lead. They're staying. Yo, DB again.
Yeah.
We're very okay shielding this.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, so we'll just Iron Head, and then if they shield it, then we'll just Outrage.
They'll outpace me here, I think. That's 16 turns. Oh my god.
Okay, Iron Head, or swap. Yeah, either's fine. Either Iron Head or Snipe. We just can't let them get the next move. They send in Mars Shadow. Oh, we're gonna bolt on good timing here.
I think it was bad timing.
No, that was perfect timing. They're on 8 now.
They're on counter as well, I believe.
Yeah.
Palkia absorbs the energy better, no? Or no, I guess Dustman, because I gotta go for close combat.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna land in close combat anyway, so I think we just go Palkia, tank one, shield one.
Fuck.
I mean, this is... I mean, surely we live a CC Copium?
Oh my god.
Oh, they Ice Punch bait us. Oh, Jesus. Okay. We throw this, and then if we can... this is tough. This is tough.
Let's just see what they... I'll figure it out. I already kind of...
Okay, they let it go. Okay. We should be fine here. He'll be able to outpace, but usually...
Does he? Because I'm...
Yeah, we got
two moves don't knock out though.
Two Sandseers shouldn't knock out. It's very close. We'll just have to be very precise with our timing. But yeah, so this is close to exact HP as to whether it knocks out or not.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he commits to Stone Edge because he didn't think it would KO, so we're good.
Holy fuck, dude. That was close. Oh my goodness.
Fucking Marshadow out of nowhere.
I forgot that thing had counter. I thought it was Sucker Punch and some other shit move. I forgot that thing actually had counter.
Oh, it's a best buddy, Tiger said. Yeah, I remember there was some factor there. But yeah, it's if they have best buddy, the mud shots do 1 extra damage.
I see. That makes sense.
But once you best buddy your Palkia, it can negate their best buddy shenanigans.
Right, okay. If I ever best buddy it. Oh yeah, I gotta update my sets, don't I? I haven't even touched them yet.
Too many dubs to update the sets.
Dude, really though. We're just cooking today. I think that the way that they do leaderboards early season Aries is if you're veteran, you're automatically like... I think that the lowest setting for the boards is veteran rank has to be achieved. So what they've been doing, at least for the last few seasons, is lowest elo at the beginning of the season is just whoever's veteran, and if you haven't hit veteran yet, you just don't get it.
All right, Kiram.
Yeah, you said so. We prefer to go for the double.
We'll farm up to big move, and then we'll bolt. Like even though we probably won't get two, the hope is spooks them a little bit into maybe throwing. Yeah. Obviously they might not, but it's kind of a test of how scared they are as a battler. That's fine. I mean, we have the Eats Roar of Time Pokemon on our lead for this exact purpose.
Right. Now, do I want to throw a move here to take this out, or?
Yeah, I would just Iron Head right when you get it. I'd let this go, and I just Iron Head right
Iron Head or Outrage?
Iron Head, because they are pretty low.
Okay.
Yeah, because we just want this thing gone.
And then we expect there to be a Kyurem Lando core.
Yeah. Definitely possible that there's a Kyurem back there.
I would expect.
And then we just, pivot out exactly.
Oh, it's another Palkia.
Yeah, this is bad.
We just don't throw. No, they're...
I mean, we kind of have to force the shield.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I didn't realize that I was going to get farmed down first.
Yeah.
I mean, I took a mud shot.
Yeah, the mud shot, exactly.
Oh, this sucks. They're like at a move now. They swap out with like two every time.
They probably have us, but we'll try and play it out still. Like, they are going to get a big farm, which is annoying, but we are just going to shield everything, obviously. Oh, we got one turn.
Beautiful. I love one turn.
Oh, that one turn sucks, but yeah, commit to Outrage because it does slightly more. But yeah, they should just be double Sandseering here to make sure that we can't do enough damage into them, but...
I wish
yeah, so we'll shield this, and then we are one off an Outrage, and Outrage will do incrementally more.
Yeah, no way it doesn't, unfortunately.
Probably not, but...
We tried.
We'll still commit to our win con, so...
I wouldn't have even made the Sunsteel there anyway. Oh, God, that's so
yeah. Unfortunate. Even if we didn't get one turn, one claw isn't the difference there. So that's, again, one of those teams where if that's the loss we have, we're not mad at that.
Yeah, because that was just direct hard counters, dude.
Yeah. That shit was miserable. Like, if there's a Kyurem in the back, we win that. But they had the didn't have the Kyurem on that team. Because what this team does is it's just preying on opposing Kyurems.
Yes, which is more often than not something that's on a team.
Yeah. Yo, I think if I stay in queue long enough, I can get you.
I know, dude. It's all good. It's all good.
Alright, huge lead win. We love this. Yup, correct swap, nicely done. Pretty speedy as well. Like, we could have done 1 claw instead of 2, but it's still like... The goal is you don't want to do 3, because that shit is just very slow. There, we ended up doing 9 in the move. 11 in the move is better, just because we want to try an absolute min-max energy. Yeah. But that's just like small adjustments.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll see if we can get the big move here.
Oh, I only go for the big move here. I don't even bother otherwise.
And we can get it pretty comfortably. But yeah, this is terrific damage for us. If it's pausing, can we bring it out to like, okay, I think he closed his app because we got there. Oh, no, he didn't?
I don't know what happened. That was weird. Okay, yeah.
I think he tabbed out of his app, thought about force closing it, and then tapped back in and top lefted.
Well, thank you for doing that, trainer, because I hate when people close their app, dude. It's, yeah, I started doing that thing where, like, you kind of put your tab out, and that's usually how I've been able to fix the issue itself when I get it.
Exactly, yeah. You can unstick it a little bit.
What happens to me is I'll be doing a charge move and then all of a sudden my app will just leave itself. It'll just go to the home screen. iOS does some weird stuff, man.
Yo, the homie Gravity. Alright, Dialga. Yeah, typically with this matchup, I would say if they ever shield the Outrage, I'm extremely okay shielding back.
Yeah, when we're trading a shield, yeah.
Yeah, like if they shield, we're okay shielding back, but most let it go because they can live it, and that's really nice for us because we're just always just gonna let this go and then go Kyurem Black.
Yeah.
Yeah, like every single one has no shielded so far, but yeah, it's basically just once we get into a manageable range for our backline.
Makes sense.
Oh
my god, they're all on DB, bro. Do I just go for freeze shock?
Electric move?
Oh, I waited too long.
That's fine. I don't hate shielding here and then just throwing the electric move. Just under tapping it. Because I'm pretty sure it should just...
I mean, we're not getting to another one. I just wanted a debuff.
That's fair. That's fair. Like, either will KO...
Sucks. This sucks.
Yeah, that's where had we electric moved, we could have at least made an electric move versus this, whereas now this is a little uncomfortable. What this is going to come down to is we're going to have to bring in the Palkia, no shield, and call a swipe. If they wreck her, which up this much energy they always should, we shouldn't be able to win this. But, okay. Well, that helps us a little bit. We're going to just Aqua Tail. Okay.
Do I have double Aqua Tail loaded?
I don't think we're quite there. We're pretty close. You can click Aqua Tail and then we'll see.
Okay, we're almost there.
We don't have it, which is unfortunate. Yeah, they definitely have 2. So I think.
But they can't have 3 moves, so we can let this move go and hope that it's
our play is calling a swipe.
Yes.
He should double wrecker and just win the game. But our play is him making a mistake.
Fuck. Okay.
He knows. Yeah. You know what? GG.
Yeah.
But yeah, the small amount of health, like there isn't a lot of health difference there, but that's where. If we bolted, we could have made a bolt into the Rhyperior, and it's double resisted, but it does actually do a non-insignificant amount of damage because of how insane that the defense stats are on that thing.
Fucking 5 points for the next set.
Dude, my 4 ones were, I think it was 19, 23, and I can't remember what the final one was.
Oh,
yeah, it gets brutal.
That's tough.
But for scientific purposes, Kyurem Black versus Rhyperior, Fusion Bolt is 24.2%, and they were just outside of the yellow, so it almost would have flipped the game.
Oh man, damn it. Yeah, no, Tiger, they were Rock Wrecker, I believe, is 50 energy, so you can hold 2.
Yeah, he had 10. Yeah, he was at 100 there basically.
The people are finding out that Dragon Breath and Dragon Tail on Kyurem is really good into all the other Kyurems, and that's probably why they're all running it. Like, that's exactly what we're doing.
And then once other people see all the DBs, then they'll just go to the fairies.
And then everything will go back to the non-dragon moves.
Exactly. Everyone's trying to be a step ahead. But yeah. 11-4, and genuinely, I don't feel like any of our losses have felt like catastrophic, to be honest. Like, there's a few that are just on comp, and then outside of that, yeah, not a whole lot. Non-stab Steel Wing has to be one of the most ass moves to ever.
It only works in severely limited metas where Kyurem is not countering Kyurem and things like that. Like, you have to be. Like you have to be against like a fairy, like the old Dragonite safe swap with Steel Wing, drawing out a fairy, and then it has Steel Wing. That's the only time that ever works. But Steel Wing into a meta filled with dragons and other steels is just not, unfortunately, the sauce right now. All right. These down pairs are horrible, dude. Oh, fuck me.
Oh, that's fine. We just go Kyurem. We just go Kyurem. They're probably going to have a they're going to be ABA weak to our Palkia. Super fine. Yeah, we'll build up and we'll bolt them. Because there's a small chance we get to another one.
And the energy lead they just gave me
But I am fully expecting this will be the team Jonkus featured with Kyurem White in the back, and then we can sweep with Palkia.
Makes sense.
Oh, that second bolt is so juicy.
That's what I was saying. That Hyoto gave me enough energy that I can get to it.
Yeah.
Man. Damn.
That's a juicy bolt right there. Oh, yeah. Big Necro hours.
Do I want to stay in with Necro to throw that outrage, or just go straight to Palkia and save the energy?
Just straight Palkia, yeah.
Because the reason, so if they throw a break,
whatever they want to throw here, Roar of Time, be our guest trainer. Thank you so much. We do not care about our Necrozma. But yeah, our goal is just insta Palkia, get the energy lead. He'll stay to bird, and then we're just gonna shield the bird and keep farming.
Oh, son of a bitch!
What the fuck? Okay, yeah, no. We'll just throw some tails. But yeah, we're cooked here.
Fucking
all right,
Prima,
so
dude.
they actually had 2 Palkia counters, so we're not too bent out of shape about this.
Right.
Like, this is wow, certified blind threes moment.
Yep. That's
Now the Prima guy is just trying to find all of the DB users.
makes sense.
But yeah, we just don't have the firepower into that Ho-Oh because we just don't have any damage on it. Like, even if we outraged and then swapped, it's still a loss. So we're not worried about that.
Yeah, there was no. My Palkia had to be able
we
to
don't
handle
want to bank
whatever
the outrage
was
and swap
also in
straight
the
into
back.
Palk. We wanted the energy lead.
Yeah, Palkia was basically the win condition in that game. Like, Palkia had to be able to go through the Ho-Oh and whatever was in the back, and if it couldn't, then that was it. Because there's no way that Necrozma on its own can use its energy to get to that move. It can't. Its outrage is not doing enough to matter against the Ho-Oh.
Yeah. Suvanch, very good battler from India. All right, Polk. All right, this is super fine. We're just gonna outrage the shit out of this man.
Just straight outrage.
Yeah. And we're very okay. Like, ideally, yeah. So we'll just tank this. We'll just launch an outrage directly at his face, and then we'll just pivot Kieran Black. I don't think I would have even done the 1 clock.
I didn't mean to. I was trying to do a wait and see if he swapped, and then the game was just like, you're just gonna do it.
Okay, bang, goodbye. All right. If he brings us something bad for us, we're pivoting. Yep, exactly. We're pivoting. We're out. We're gone. We're scared. Terrific. Terrific scenes. Okay. Yeah, I would just bolt here. In this instance, I would actually consider not even building up. Just because him no shielding it is actually beneficial for us.
He has to hit. Oh. Sad.
We don't quite get there, but that's fine. We are just bringing in our guy and forcing him to roar.
And then we just save 2 shields.
Yep. When we got the Iron Head throwing, that would have been clutch, but we'll just let this
okay.
go.
When you said let him throw, like, I figured we wanted...
Yeah, sorry. I meant because we live. Yeah, that's great. His Rai should be on like 2.
I was considering swapping.
Of what he does, we just switch. Yeah.
I was considering swapping and saving the Iron Head because my timer wasn't quite up. Okay, good. They know they lose. Perfect.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's go, baby. Suvanch, I don't know him in person, but he participated in an Indian tournament, so.
Well, if you recognize the name, I trust that they're decent.
Yeah. Yeah, Tiger knows.
Queue time's up in these parts being bad, though.
Brother, I've been averaging like a set or 2 per day.
Dude.
It's been, I know you obviously take some time off as well, but I'm at 370 total battles this season, which is a lot lower than I normally am.
Really?
Because I normally try and play every game.
Well, yeah, because especially being a creator, getting every battle you can, it helps.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I'm gonna get there eventually. I'm not super worried about it. What's up?
One unfortunate thing is the final game to hit expert. I was streaming to my faction teammates, and it was a really good game against Crescent Angels.
Oh yeah,
an insane battler from Japan.
Yep, I know.
But unfortunately, I was streaming it, so I wasn't recording.
Oh no! Whenever I'm streaming, I have my capture card software up that is mirrored to Discord.
Rakian took a life. It was Rhyperior White ABA. He was on DB White, Keldeo, and Rai.
Wow. Genuinely, you should consider getting a capture card installed on your PC, dude.
That makes sense, yeah.
That's exactly.
I was just streaming from my phone, but yeah.
Oh, I got you. Oh, I see what you mean now. It wasn't like I was streaming and on my computer. I was streaming and I was on my. Okay, I got you.
Exactly, yeah. I was just sitting in my bed streaming in Discord.
Yeah, Drew. I don't know how you guys put up with this guy. I don't get how you guys put up with this guy. Hope you're all enjoying the stream. I'm a little bit focused on the words, so sorry if I'm missing chat this evening. Okay, great.
Huge lead win. All right, Shadow is uncomfortable. But yeah, I genuinely, if he can't farm us down, I don't hate staying in here and forcing him to throw.
He can farm us down here, that's the problem. So I'm not sure if I want to... Now, the thing I want to know here is, am I supposed to call a dragon or a breaking swipe?
I don't hate calling it. Make him make the right play.
Yeah.
Like, Rye's always going to be tough for this team.
Love
okay,
it.
he makes
Love
the
it.
wrong play.
Love
That's
it.
huge. And
I'll give him a shield back.
he should be one off the next, so just throw one and then bolt him.
But that was exactly what I was thinking, actually. I didn't see him go for a move there either, so...
And that's super fine. We'll just let this go.
Yeah, Palkia farm, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, Rye is always going to be shit for this team. Like, regular Rye is a lot easier than Shadow. But we'll just go for farm on Palk and see what he wants to do. He's DB.
Fuck! What? I don't know. I'm not paying attention.
We can just switch here.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Obviously, we don't know what his third is, which is uncomfortable, but we kind of have to swap. Yeah. I guess we kind of have to shield just to get rid of the fucking thing. And then we can maybe overfarm by like one or two.
I'm not going to risk it. He had a lot of energy.
But yeah, they should just have us, basically.
They probably have like something, Palkia or whatever the hell they do. Come and get a mud slap.
Someone in chat is guessing Lando third. Oh, what the fuck?
What the hell is this here? The Annihilates are for the people who don't have the swords and they want to use a fire.
All right. How are we doing this set, by the way? Are we 1-2, I think?
Yeah, I think we're 1-2, yeah. Yeah, we're 1-2.
Gotcha, all right. I'll have one more game and then I got to bounce to do my factions matches.
Sounds good. What format, or which of the formats are you playing in this one?
OGL, because that way I didn't have to use TMs. Because I don't have any.
What's up, Mikal? Welcome in, dude. This weird looking Lando. Yeah.
I did retire, but enough people. My Elo, Ryan, 2761. 2761.
That is just.
Oh, damn. It's getting to be a closer bout. I actually have to do well.
He'll be fine.
Yo, it's Uzo.
That's a name I recognize.
All right, awkward lead. We are just trying to spook out Palkia.
Yeah, they just see the dragon ice and they're just immediately gone.
Okay, it's Dialga. I think here we'll actually just ice move because we're not getting to 2. So we'll just fish for a debuff.
Yeah, I like that.
Uzo's good enough to know that he can one shield farm down with how fast he swaps, so we're going to respect his intelligence and just go ice move.
Makes sense.
Lock in the shield.
Debuff.
Fish for a 30% chance. Yeah, and then we'll just... Necro. Very comfortable tanking this.
We want to shield the second one and go for a farm down, potentially?
Nah, I would just Iron Head and get rid of it.
Okay.
Farm here doesn't do as much for us, in my eyes, as just having a shield advantage for our backline.
Makes sense. Because they probably have a fucking Kyurem in the back anyway.
That's the hope, yeah, because we haven't seen a Kyurem. This is not awful.
No, it's not, but I don't think I can let any moves go, can I? Or they're probably on double.
Just farm a shitload. Let him throw first.
Do I shield the
He'll
first
cap
one?
before you do. Yep, and then we shield.
Yeah, because they can only ever have 2
Because
moves.
we are making him prove that he has play rough.
Yeah.
He doesn't have it. So we shield this, and then we just 1 on a tail, and he's -4. So it's going to do a shitload of damage.
Yeah.
And then we'll I don't know how
I think
much
we
this
should be
does,
able to
but
farm down
we'll
if it
probably
doesn't
do
knock
1 in
out.
the move if he shields it.
Nope, we don't need to. We can
I'll just farm him.
Oh, beautiful.
Yep, and then just 1 in your back-to-back. Yep, and then you're just going to 1 in the move again. Because if he has the move, he wins cap anyway, so it's better to take the DB.
Gotcha.
Yep. And this shit does a lot of damage. If you want to go for a soul read, do 4 and catch. Okay. He'll have to Sand Seer here, and then he is going to need a Stone Edge into the pulp. But the question is this 1 DB range?
Definitely is. Yeah.
Yes. All right, I gotta bounce, but have a good one, brother.
I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Yes, sir. But yeah, my thought was if we can catch the Stone Edge, we're just winning. But even if we don't,
I was kind of hoping I would, especially when he was over farming. I'm like, hopefully I just get one of those catches that happens, but it's all good. All right. Anyway, good luck in your match, brother. Thank you again. Thank you, and we'll see you soon.
Absolutely. Have a good one, man. Peace.
Bye. Oh, but chat, we're not done yet. We're not done yet.
They must have amnesia. They forgot that I'm him.
Let's see if we can continue doing well. He's supposed to go 0-3 and come back. Nah, dude. He's got to go 3-0. This man is crazy. Beautiful. Oh, Tiger, that's all good, dude. Have a good one, man. Appreciate you for being up that early. I hate these animations sometimes, man. They're the worst. Back to the Rhyperior line? No, not with these leads. No, there's too many Landorus. There's way too many Landorus. Okay. Well, I definitely need a shield and respect. We have a commandingly good lead. Hydro Pump Palkia would be sick, chat. But we don't need that. We're good. Yeah, he's going for a full farm down at this point. I feel like they've got another strong answer in the back, but I thought about swapping right away, to be honest. Okay, goodness. They finally got rid of me. I think we can live too narrowly. Yeah, and then even if they try to go for a knockout here, I can just go to cure him if I need to. Why are they running ABA Fairy, man? My luck, dude. ABA Fairy. Insane. And they have the play rough. Well, that's game over. Another one of those people with multiple Kyromancers, dude. There's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do about that. Actually, I might have been able to farm up to 2 Iron Heads, bro. I need to stop giving up. Henry leaving was my instant lose con, dude. What's up, Monty? Welcome in. That's all right. We got a 2-3. We'll bounce back. We'll bounce back. These games have been fine. Depending on the amount of farm I had, though, I probably... yeah, I know that I swapped out with that energy. I triple resist the move from the Zacian. That was winnable, I think. If I had enough HP, I could have possibly done that. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It really helped to have someone in the background to remind me of where I was on energy in some cases. It was extremely helpful. Because there's a lot of those moments where I'm just like, I don't remember how much energy I have. Just going straight for the Sacred Sword here. Oh man, this is a tough one. That's okay. That's fine. That is not fine. That is not fine. What do I do with Terrakion in the back, bro? Whew. Okay, we get to a move here. Honestly, this might just be the biggest thing. Because they're going to invest in the Terrakion. We have Palkia. And we can live one move here. I feel like they're on 5. I'm going to try and go for 1 and then the swap. Okay, we get the catch. That's huge. Terrakion looking like he's going for the Infinity Stones. My goodness. Oh, and then we just win because we could just go straight for a Spatial Rend here. I overfarm just so I can try to make sure I get to an Aqua Tail in case I need it. I had to hope he was out of energy. I think I could have DB'd down if I needed to, but I wanted to be sure. There we go. What Terrakion? What hard counters? What hard counters? Always a Kyurem in the back, man. Babalian next, please no. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Don't wish it into existence, man. Don't wish it into existence. Okay, we will stride Outrage here, as we have been. They're probably looking to overfarm and hope that they can just overwhelm. They don't like this matchup. They would have thrown for Chip if they were planning to swap. If I get fire blasted, dude. Insane. Okay, Aqua Tail. That's fine. And then I think we just go to Kyurem after this if they shield. This is enough for a Rend, so I'm going to go ahead and respect it. Because I wanted to get there before they get to a Moonblast. So throwing on 6 is, I mean, ideally what you want to do here. Okay. So that's going to put them at 8. They go 1 and then the move. And they Moonblast. Okay. So I can farm this down. We catch the Trailblaze. Henry had to go. He had things he had to do, so unfortunately I couldn't keep him the entire time, but we were able to get him for a little while. Oh, they go straight for a bolt? Ooh, does that mean I get to the move now? Yes, it do! Yes, it do! Palkia! Yeah, he had a tournament match he had to go play, so unfortunately, homie had to go for the evening. Let me just farm this all down. What is still left back there, dude? Why is Palkia still here? That's right, they swapped out with 1 HP after the Dragon Tails. Oh, man. That was great. Let's keep those up, please. She loves that Eevee, dude. Maggie got Maggie got her Eevee today. She loves it so much, dude. Yeah, I always keep all my VODs, so you'll be able to find this one on the channel permanently. My VODs never go away. Nova, I would go probably for Kyurem White if I could only pick one just based on I'm using them. The reason why I'm on Kyurem Black is because it has Dragon Tail. And honestly, Dragon Tail is currently really good into the meta because it allows them to be good counters into themselves, right? But Kyurem White also gets Dragon Breath, which we've seen plenty of so far. So I think that we're kind of... What do I do here, dude? I try to get farm? Of course, of course, of course. Okay, I'm gonna get the CMP tie before they go for this Moonblast. They might be unfamiliar with counts. No, they're gonna let that go, and that makes perfect sense to me. But I leave this once I get to 2 Iron Heads, basically. Yeah, they did get to another one. That's okay though. I should be okay with this. I could have lived it, but I didn't want the Rhyperior's Mud Slaps to knock me out after. When I can just basically go for one and then the move, one and then the move twice. Okay, Great Day Shield. They're at enough for a Rock Wrecker, so I will respect it. Because they went 1, 2, 3. This is 4, 5. As always, it's Breaking Swipe. And they have Double Fairy in the back, so we just lose, right? That is unfortunate. If they are on Double Nuke, though... Maybe. Probably not happening. They'd have to be on Double Nuke for me to have a chance. They're on player if I lose. They're going to go back to back. I'm going to try to catch on to Krozma and hope it works. Nope, they have player rough. That means I just lose. Yep, there's nothing I can do about that, dude. They had the 2 answers they needed to beat my Palkia. There's nothing I can do about that. Good game. If they had close combat and Wild Charge, I could have potentially won by tanking the first one, swapping to catch on to Krozma, and then not Aquatailing against the Rhyperior. That would have been my only path to victory. Also, what's up, King GBO? Welcome in, baby. Palkia in the lead again. These have been tougher, though. Definitely tougher. You know what though? I hit veteran this early. I'm really not mad no matter where I go with my elo. Getting to a new like high is incredibly exciting for me here, because usually I'm doing terribly in the Master League. There. You gotta be kidding me, dude. You've gotta be kidding me, dude. No, we're gonna do as much damage as we can and then just go ahead and go for a swap. Or go let Palkia do its thing. Okay. I could have gone for the extra, but I opt not to. Okay. 6. Hey, instant throw. That's annoying. They can just go for the double Trailblaze. I swapped too late. I lost this game to myself. Oh, they disarming? Oh, that's not as great. They just outpaced me now. I can't KO with 2 Aqua Tails, I don't think. We'll try, but I don't think I'm KOing with 2 Aqua Tails, and they still have a move on the damn Terrakion. Yeah, there's no way, dude. That's unfortunate. Nothing we could do, though. They have the fairy for Palkia. You better quit whipping that around. Leon, go put it back. No, go put it back right now. Put that away. That is not yours, and you do not swing it around that way. You're going to hurt somebody. Go put it away, sir. On my desk, that's fine. I don't care. You do not get to use things like a whip. That is not okay, dude. I'll take the energy out here. Gotta go for Rock Rector, which they do, but we live that because we're bosses. This is on 3. This can only be a breaking swipe. I'm just gonna save 2 shields for cure, or for I'm just gonna save 2 shields for oh, they're on their fucking alright. Alright, can we do a full farm down now, assuming they're on a 3 cycle? Because I feel like they threw right away here. Oh, they're on Dragon Tail too! No! No! Okay. I had to hope and try I could get to it, man. I didn't want to give him the free farm, though. They're gonna double bolt me and they get to 2. No, Blank, I haven't. I just kind of looked at it today and I was just like, oh, they're coming out with another set. Incredible. I have to cut them off with an Aqua Tail. It's my only chance. And then I have to hope that whatever's in the back goes down to an Aqua Tail, basically. That's unfortunate. Rhyperior got out of hand real quick. Yeah, there's nothing I can do against Duskmane, dude. That was unwinnable. There's nothing I can do about that. Another 2-3. We are now struggling again, chat. I don't appreciate this. I don't appreciate it. There have been too many things hard countering my team. I haven't given up on Pocket, but I'm certainly scaling back the amount of money that I would put $60 into it when a new pack dropped. But if they're gonna start doing it this often, and like I don't know, man. Like I like to be able to do it every morning at the bus stop with my daughter. We just open the packs and we just have a good time, and that's it. But like if they're gonna keep dropping, like I can't keep up if they're gonna drop new packs every month unless I, you know. Like, for me, premium is fine. It's worth it to give them a little bit of support. Plus, it gives me an extra pack at the morning to open with my kid. But it's generally just been kind of tough. Okay, how was that on alignment, dude? You got one trick. No, because you threw one Dragon Tail. That's why. That's why. That's why. Do we just call a breaking? I have to call a breaking swipe. Yep. They just love going for breaking swipe, dude. Do we call another one? God, he shields. That's unfortunate. Okay, we get the debuff. So if you rock wreckers here. And then he can hit me with this Palkia. Yeah, he hit the breaking swipe with the Palkia. I have to shield this because that damn Kyurem is almost full HP and I have to get to a move against it. And he just gets to stay in and breaking swipe. Please no debuff. God, every time, dude! This hurts, dude. Everybody now being on Dragon Tail is making this so much more difficult for me. This hurts, dude. I feel like they're going to have something in the back that just beats Palkia anyway. Normally it wouldn't, but it does now. Why is this happening, man? This sucks! This sucks! Yeah, like the way that they did the first pack and the first mini pack, I thought that was perfect. I'm never going Kyogre Double Fairy. It's just objectively terrible. Which of these three would I best buddy if I could? Probably the Palkia. I mean, I could see the Kyurem maybe. But generally speaking, I think that Palkia is probably going to benefit the most from it. They call that? Brother! Are you kidding me? Switch would have been so hot there, dude. Switch would have been so hot. I thought that I could make two, and that's why I'm like, all right, well. So they'll come in with the damn Landorus. They'll be at, I think this is 3. No, 4? They stayed for a little while longer than they should have. Brother! Why, dude? Why do people run shit like this? This is frustrating because there's nothing that we can be doing in these games. It's like, as soon as he left, dude, as soon as he left, it all went downhill. Henry, come back, bro, please. Oh, it's all terrible. I'm getting hard countered like you wouldn't believe right now, man. And then imagine if we had one switch, if I just thrown the freeze dry, dude, or the freeze shock. Imagine if I just throw the freeze shock. I want to call an Aqua Tail so bad, dude. Oh, come on! I knew it was going to be one. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. That is disgusting behavior. Why do they get to live on 1 HP, dude? Why? 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 Super frustrating. No debuff, unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I hope it's just a cure him in the back, dude. That's all it has to be. Cure him in the back. Yay! See, the beautiful thing here is that it doesn't matter if they bait or not. They cannot live through 16 Ice Fangs to get to 2 moves regardless. So they go for the big move, which is really smart for them. But I don't think it matters because the Dialga is so low that I'm just gonna be able to knock it out, and we're near a move anyway. That's fine. Let's go. We finally got one! Yay! I miss them already, chat. I doubt people are actually sniping. And if they are, whatever. They get to get one skill-less win over the course of an entire season. Like, great. Awesome, dude. I hope that you enjoy that one win against somebody who is streaming so that you can just get destroyed running that same team from other people, probably. Maybe. Didn't we play this person already? Lando! If we did, they know we're on Dragon Tail. No, instead they just bring a fucking Cobalion. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me, dude. What is this? I absolutely love the fact that these swords are getting, like, a lot of attention right now, but holy hell is it annoying. Alright, so do we want to go for one of theirs? Oh my god, they don't even bother, dude. I think we just farmed out with Cobalion and hope. I don't really have a whole lot else that I can do with that, man. Like, they're gonna get to a move against the Crosman, that's fine. And that's fine. Okay. So they want to bait out whatever's in the back, because whatever they also have in the back is probably an answer to... Whatever they have in the back is also probably an answer to Necrozma, so I'm probably hosed regardless here. They get DRE, bro. They actually get DRE, bro. Whatever. That's disgusting, dude. Oh, it's a Palkia. Okay, interesting then. This feels like a bad bait, but I kind of feel like I have to do it at least once. And then maybe I just farm all the way up to 2 and hope that they try to catch and I can farm down. I think that's all I got, dude. I'm not going to be able to make it because they'll outpace to another Aqua Tail. I basically need them to try and catch a move here, otherwise I lose. Nope. 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 That sucks. Hard countered once again, dude. I can't beat that. I can't beat that. Is what it is. Nothing you can do about it, man. Nothing you can do about it. Look, I'm happy enough that I get to post a veteran run with this team. I'm pretty pumped about that. So, after this, I mean, I suck at Master League anyway. Thank you. Appreciate you, McCall. Thank you for the dono trainer. I hate this thing, man. They know. They're going up to the record. They're gonna throw a breaking swipe, but that's they actually went up to the move. I have to respect it. Oh, they actually threw it! I should have gone for it, dude. I don't know why I thought... Okay. I feel like this might be my team. They went for a free mud slap, dude. I thought they were gonna throw. Oh no. I have to hope that they don't swap out here and they let me farm down, even though I know that's not what they're gonna do, dude. There's the Kyurem. Wait. Come on, no, Palkia! You had it, man! Palkia, you had the move, dude! Fuck! 1-4 to end the stream. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. Right back where we started, but we still eclipsed veteran, and every single team that I faced was a hard counter that I lost to in the last 3 sets. So I feel like all of those 7, what is that, 6, 10 losses in the last 3 sets are all unwinnable games. I think there was maybe 1 or 2 that I could have maybe flipped, but we hit veteran, and that's okay with me. I'm gonna appreciate y'all for hanging out. It's time for me to get these little kids to bed and stuff. You can stop destroying everything, and I'll catch you guys on Monday for the next stream. Appreciate y'all as always. Bye.